shape now, I'm on them. And if they bump me again, you're the only one I want. All of them, now they want my Betty, oh yeah. She wanna see romancy, oh yeah. My body so enjoying, oh yeah. She get it back from big testing, oh yeah. I'm falling hard for you, oh yeah. Hard times too, oh yeah. My back too, oh yeah. Feeling my back too, oh yeah. All of them, now they want my Betty, oh yeah. She wanna see romancy, oh yeah. My body so enjoying, oh yeah. She get it back from big testing, oh yeah. Now I'm for you, oh yeah. All for you, oh yeah. My back too, oh yeah. Are you feeling my back too, oh yeah. My baby tell me say, she love my style. She really wanna be the one to walk down. Let me get that if I ever break your heart. If I ever lie, if I ever leave you, let me back. Everything going up, you the only one who keeps me calming down. The way you give me peace of mind, I know say you don't ever wanna see me frown. Now they got love I'm looking for, do it every time. Where you are, where you come from, where you from come. Son, I must not wanna compare. Oh, no, sorry, what she doesn't contest. Oh, no. Boy, if you force her to show yourself, she will lay you down flat, that's so bad. Oh, no. That's my baby, yeah. You can blow all your own risks. That's my baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. All of them now they want my Betty, oh yeah. She wanna see romance, oh yeah. Her body so in jasmine, oh yeah. She get it back from big Justin, oh yeah. Falling hard for you, oh yeah. Hard comes to, oh yeah. My back too, oh yeah. Feeling my back too, oh yeah. All of them now they want my Betty, oh yeah. She wanna see romance, oh yeah. My body's so in jasmine, oh yeah. She get it back from big Justin, oh yeah. Now they am for you, oh yeah. All for you, oh yeah. My back too, oh yeah. Are you feeling my back too, oh yeah. I'll be your king. Baby girl, it's you and I. Baby, I won't leave your side.
And I'm your TP. I'm the beach, you're the bikini. The remote control, you're the TV. DVD player, I'm the CD. I can see us closer than 3D. Girl, your love is sweeter than kiwi. I can be your Adam, you can be Eve. I'm gon' bite that apple, believe me. I've been searching hard for your love, like a miner digging for gold. And if haters were the ocean, we would stay afloat with the boats. And if you were 4 tires, I would let you ride on my road. If I were your stripper pole, would you work me until I'm rusty and old?
Oh yeah, right. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side. Right. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side.
Angel face with angel eyes, you must be heaven sent. Our hearts had a collision and it mind you left the dent. This love is meant to happen, girl, it's not an accident. So if you give me your heart, I promise I will represent. You're my pieces, I'm your puzzle. You're my rain, I'm your puddles. You're my teddy bear like Snuggles. If it's team us, let's huddle. We can be strength in life struggles. You're my red nose with no muzzle. I can be the product, you can be the dollars. Girl, let's orchestrate this hustle.
Oh yeah, right. Girl, you my ride or die. Like a dog.
We sit and say for Ali exclusive.
I'm in
I know Lato plenty again for you. I can't Lato you. You know why? Because I will spend the rest of my life with you. Won't come in here and take it pay. You will take it too. You know why? Because my when you look good. See your fan said I call her present my yeah. Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
Love and caring.
Yes, I will.
To love and to hold.
Yes, I will.
Reach up, oh.
Not too sure.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
To love and to hold.
Yes, I will.
Reach up, oh.
Not too sure.
For the love.
Oh, yes, I will marry you. I will come it for you. If you give me a chance, I will cook for you. Now my head, I will carry you. Oh, yes, I will marry you. I will come it for you. If you give me a chance, I will cook for you. Now my head, I will carry you.
The day you agree to marry me, now that day your story change. Because I will show you love. I will give you care. I will give you kataki. Give you get a chicken head. No flowers, here we can't run. I will make you real big you. Now not back at you. When you go by your own neighborhood, when they see you, respect. Now the only thing they will give you. The only thing you will lack. Now they will what you not ask me for. You won't feel your head at night. You won't play your news. What you won't do? You won't go up to you. You won't go to places. Don't worry. You already get a mental sorry.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down.
Job to, to place the analysis where society is expected to be, especially when we can see things for ourselves. It's not going to be a regular edition. Let me say it that way. Because everybody somewhere, somehow, some people here, they're going to take some latches, especially those elements. When I get to them, they will take some latches on the show this morning.
Okay, folks. So if you are just joining us, welcome. If you are there in the diaspora, whether it's the afternoon hour, the evening hour, I don't know the time, but I want to say welcome. Let me acknowledge our folks watching us on the WhatsApp, those that are listening to us via the TuneIn, Mantuna, and various other platforms. We want to acknowledge you guys, and those that follow us from the various part of the country. Some follow from My Gibi, Bonk, Nimba, Grand Bassa, Lofa, and all over. I want to say good morning to you guys. Welcome. Darlington, yesterday, they much talk about Blue Day. They much talk about 1 million men, 1 million parade. The rally was held yesterday by the Coalition for Democratic Change, and they went at the Antoinette Totman Stadium. I will give my take on that before you can come in, because I know you have lots to talk about when it comes to that. But yesterday, to admit, seditions came out. Yeah, they came out. They came out. We want to tell them thanks for coming out. A lot of people doubted they could have come out in their numbers like that. Some folks from the opposition. But we know CDC, when it comes to crowd politics, CDC shouldn't be boasting about crowd, because we know them from day one. They normally put people out. But the issue about putting people out and they voting for you, that's two different things. So we want to tell them thanks so much for having a rally yesterday. And before we go through, I would like to send a condolence to the family of the lady that passed out yesterday on the Japanese freeway. She's a nurse. She was making her way to work. She was now a sedation, but she got hit by a jeep. And I think I'm hearing that even the motorcyclist the motorbike that she was on, the rider also passed out. So we want to send our condolences to the bereaved family before moving on with the show. They were in seditions. No, she was on her way. That according to information, her relative was to be graduating today from a school, and she was going somewhere to pick up cash, because she thought that today she was going to be busy with the graduation. So she was using that opportunity yesterday to get that particular money from that person. So she met up with a demise yesterday at the Stoughton Creek area around the Japanese freeway. You want to chip in on that before we move on?
Yes, Bwega, most importantly, with all of the politics we want to talk about, we want to use this platform to send our condolences to the family of Miss Devietta Witherspoon Banks. She's married to one of our friends, Teddy Banks' big brother. We want to say our heartfelt condolences to the family. And again, it is sad that another Liberian, met their untimely demise. But like Bweka said, it's an accident, and unfortunately, not because it was the CDC rally that we're going to say we're going to use politics of it to criticize the CDC for that, but things happen naturally. And all we want to say to the bereaved family, the Banks family, is that we pray that God will guide you as you mourn your loss, and it is very sad. And but Bweka, it is not just because of this accident situation. Like said on this platform here that we need to do well with public safety. Public safety is something very important that we need to do well with. You drive in a country like Monrovia, like the streets of Monrovia, you don't even see workable stop, traffic lights. You can literally check how many places they have traffic light from Uma, Freeport, and maybe Relay, ELBA Junction. What is that? You can check physically where you have, traffic lights, except there are others that I don't know about. But, the road safety division of the LMP need to do more. Again, every time when a citizen dies, we come on the show and talk about public safety, about how the Liberian National Police is supposed to be more proactive in ensuring that safety is maintained at all levels before it even happens. Because I know accidents do happen, but public safety is something that the LMP need to step up. Again, if they are not getting support, they need to make noise about it. I mean, in a good way. LMP can do community engagement, and so the LMP is underfunded with public safety, because you just don't know who the next fraternity may be. But we all have relatives, in the country. And like I said, when I saw this lady who died yesterday, Devietta Witherspoon Banks, she was married to my friend, Teddy Banks' big brother. So it came close to home. So we want to send our condolences to that family.
All right, so folks, we thought it wise in doing that before moving on with the show. So as I was saying yesterday, Seditions came out in their numbers, and they launched their official campaign on yesterday, and the Antoinette Totman Stadium was so packed, jam-packed, and people were all around the stadium. We want to say thanks to the folks in CDC for having that great program yesterday. But our take here is that you guys hosted your program peacefully yesterday. Nobody disturbed you. Nobody did something out of the way. Nobody, there was no problem yesterday. No issue with internet. No issue with whatsoever. Everything was on course. Unity Party will be out on Sunday, the 17th of this month. Hope Seditions will allow the Unity Party people to go about doing their own rally peacefully. We hope the government will not mess around with the internet. We hope everything will just go down, quietly as it went yesterday. We want to acknowledge that Darlington, the people that came out yesterday, they really came out, and they sent a message again that there is, according to them, there is need for President Weah to be re-elected. That was what they were saying. Even though some of them went out of the bounds, they started singing a song that, we don't want Boyo, we want Kush. We don't want Boyo, we want Kush. That music that they was, that song that they were singing, I never expected such a song yesterday from them.
Right.
I never expected such a song from them yesterday. But Darlington, yesterday, the message from President Weah, he told them again that I am the best president because what I have done, no other president have done such a thing. No other president have built more hospitals, clinic, and roads equal to me. I am that best president. And all I'm asking for is that you guys should re-elect me. I will never let you guys down. Give me that chance for the second time to complete the job I have started already. So he was asking his supporters yesterday, Darlington, to give him a second chance. He will not let them down. He will not make them shame. That was what he told his supporters yesterday at the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium. It's over to you, Darlington.
Oh, thank you. So, like a few things I want to say. That the crowd yesterday put out by the CDC is not unprecedented. In fact, the CDC underperformed. Becca, let's look at the political history of the CDC from 2005 to 2011 and 2017. That magnetic force of the CDC that the CDC used to pull people out in the streets. Becca, the CDC now control the security apparatus of the state. What if they wanted to host a 1 million match, even though the Samuel Kayando cannot take 1 million spectators? But that is about how they come up with these numbers and be delusional. We're hosting a 1 million citizen rally. But you go to a Tay Antoinette Tottenham Stadium with limited seating capacity and you say you're hosting a 1 million rally. It's very unfortunate. But what didn't we see here during the senatorial election of Darius DeLong? The CDC said sedition were not happy the first time they made a mistake. They put people out in the street again. Mama, imagine the CDC, a party that was established on grassroots mobilization, have turned to a money exchange bureau. Everywhere you see on some short clips, mama, everywhere the major opposition have campaigned, whether it is Omen Bweka or it is the LPP or Mr. Cummings, we don't see people sharing money, dishing out money, paying people like we saw just before the 1 million citizen rally. There's a text chat that leaked from the daughters of We Are chat room that he getting making plan about money business. Oh, our leader in that was stupid. They sharing money. Why they not get on? It's all about the people will come out because you control state resources. People will come out for the money. So sedition coming out. Look, Mr. Weah is dancing on ropes. And the masses are the one knocking on his door for their power. You know, Becca, let's be honest to ourselves. We come on the show. We criticize the major opposition, the Unity Party. But have one asked themselves, why is old man Joseph Becca message resonating with the masses more than George Weah? Have anyone sat down and asked themselves, what? Because this guy had testimonially performed that the people believe that even if they will gamble the future of the country, they rather give it to Omen Joe that they believe that can rescue the country and keep the country working properly. Mama, look at the CDC that we know. Bweka, when do you see the CDC import nice campaign paraphernalia into this country?
No.
The men used to print their own t-shirt.
People are printing their own shirts.
You want a white t-shirt to say CDC on it, and that's all they needed. Mama, the CDC, their support base have far diminished. They control the SKD because, believe you me, the CDC will never allow the Unity Party to use the Samuel Kayando sports complex. They don't want that because if they try it, it will be overwhelming. In fact, I am challenging the Unity Party people to apply for the SKD for the 17th.
Yeah, but I think that's why the Unity Party people are saying that they want to use the
apply
SKD.
for the SKD to use the SKD. Bweka, and you will compare the two different crowds. Mr. Weah is finished. He's on his bended knee. No, mama, imagine George Weah, a guy who rose to political prominence out of his celebrity status. George Weah is the one bringing celebrities to help him. Can you imagine? What does Van Vicker understand about our politics? Bring a pretty boy Van Vicker in the country and you say he want to boost your campaign. What nonsense is that? Van Vicker is parading the streets of Morocco. These artists need to stay away from politics. It is the people bread and butter issues. And we are going to be clear. We'll call on our Liberian people. Look, I love some of the Liberian artists that I saw yesterday that are supporting Mr. Weah. I'm not saying they don't have the right to support whichever political party they want. But Bweka, musicians are social activists. They are not politicians. Regardless of who come to power, if there are ills in the society, it is the musicians who use their voice to echo and bring in a sense of reckoning. You see yesterday, in fact, the entire LRB records now is pro CDC. If we have LRB records,
yeah.
Can you imagine? Young people don't even have no discipline, no conscience. Look at MC Caro, who her music career was birthed out of criticizing the excesses of Mr. Weah government. Who knew MC Caro? When Mr. Weah came to power, very corrupt, MC Caro started rapping one Vita Kenko Pepper Soup, speaking against the ills in society. People started to like her music and say, oh, this guy is doing something good. Even when people come on social media and were bullying her because the same citizen people are calling her fat in a Liberian way. These same citizen people were calling MC Caro overweight. She may go say that. The MC Caro again is supporting Mr. Weah. Christoph the Change, Bucket Raw. What kind of no discipline? All of y'all, it's about what y'all can get from the King's table in Jamaica. All of y'all running. As for Dench, I stopped listening to his music a long time ago, so I don't bother with him. Certain musicians, I don't really bother with. For people that, you know, in recent Liberian in recent Liberian music that we like their music, to see them acting now political. So say you want to be politician now is apparently now we will tell our people now which music to listen to. Say your thing now, your career now is to the CDC, you go to the CDC headquarters. It's all about greed, about what they can get. Some of them, they see the issues. They live in these communities with the people. They see how the people are living. They see the material condition of the people. How long will we keep playing politics with the people material condition? Bweka, if it is about what some of us can get from the King's table, we will not then go and supporting the CDC. In fact, a lot of my friends that I work with in youth and student politics, they are seditionists.
Mm-hmm.
It will be an easy access.
Yeah. It's just a football.
And conviction.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my man, like we are all be using money changing boot, sharing money. If you got free money to spend, the people will go now. You got yellow buses to transport your partisans, but the MTA is empty.
No, but Darito, if you are saying that, Mr. Weah is not thinking of that, because after the program yesterday, this was what Mr. Weah said. And right. I want you to listen to this. I want Liberian people to listen to this. This was what Mr. Weah told the opposition. Let me play this clip for you.
What was showing today is the love that people have for me, and what I've done all these years, not just as president, as a human being. You know, so what happened today is just justify the people love for me and for country. You know, I'm doing my best.
Stop that nonsense, man. Leave that nonsense I'm saying, man. Take that nonsense off, Bweka.
So, he says some things. I want you to listen.
Those things that what people come on the street for. You know, it's not just a mere propaganda. And the propagandists, they're just talking. And they all know that we cannot go to an election in this country. Maybe in other country, Bweka can defeat me. It's not possible. It's not possible.
Okay, you hear that part? We cannot go into an election in this country, except in different country, but not in a country that will go to an election. Bweka can defeat me. That was. I come in that. I want you have your time to talk. I beg you, Darito. I want for people to listen to.
Play the recording.
Government was defeated, and then I'm in government and I'm doing everything well. You understand? And then it's not possible. What we saw out there today is a strong manifestation of our work. You understand? And we are proud of our people. Our people came out today. We think our life in Liberia is to populate people in buses and carry them in the street of no problem. No, it's our tangibles. Our tangible will show. And that's why we are added today. You know, it's just sometimes it can be tearing, you know, and when you see the people, you know, go 6 o'clock in the morning and it's dead 5 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? You want to cry, you know what I'm saying? You want to cry. But again, you cry because you are happy. You understand? Look, we ask God for the day, we ask God for the multitude of our people. The people came up with the boss, the people walk to get to the location. And that's what makes it more beautiful. And then what we have to do now, we have to transform what we saw today into development, and then making sure that the people in our second term, the people will have what they're looking for. I mean, you know, to create the avenue where most young people will find job. And you understand, like I said, we'll establish the cadet jobs for young people that go to school, so they can learn a job. And our people, you see, what we're doing already, from market women to you just name it. We're doing our best. We have touched every sector of our society, and I think that people could not achieve in 12 years. And they come to you and say they are rescuer. What are they rescuing? They say, what are they rescuing? You know what I want to say here. I want people to listen to what I want to say. We were in opposition. We were the leading opposition party here in Liberia. You saw our behavior. Everything was in time. There's a people revolution that we brought our investment. You know what I'm saying? They not give us investment. We brought our investment. Today we stood the test of time. Even in the people 12 years. And today we are here, behaving, we are new people. Remember that when they once said that, okay, the election gone, and let us move on. It's us. It's us. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes I said, when I listen to our opposition, you know, even the executive marshal, what is stating today in the face of the country, for you to stay 12 years working for the ministry, I came in fire, you want to fix it, and you say you want to come back to the executive marshal. Those are all employed, you know, what they're doing, you know, they're not honest to themselves because they want to go around and ask people, oh, please help me, I'm going to election, I get big job, please help me with some money. No, it's not how to make money because even going to the people to help you to come to election is fun. It's fun because you're stealing from the people. And that's what they do. To go to other people to help them, we keep on board with our investment for cities to go to.
Why invest?
But you see, at the end of the day, I just want to say again, I thank the Liberian people for their commitment, for their resilience, for their love for me, for their love for country. I'm the president. They're going to go to the polls October 10. I know they're going to elect me again. I'm going to be re-elected based on my intangibles, what I achieved. You understand? And then we elect the people that are running our ticket. This is what I want to say. But today is I said bravo. Les gens ils sont très contents.
And any other Liberian president. So that is you listen to Mr. Weah yesterday.
My man, listening to Mr. Weah is a waste of time. But you kept on saying we should listen to him. But again, sometimes look, the empire is naked. What kind of investment they brought in the country? Remember, Josh Weah is incoherent. He doesn't make sense. Neither his ideas can express a complete thought. Weah don't make sense. What wasting our time talking about? Look, Bweka, let's be realistic. For Liberian people, the Liberian people are continuing to open by the day. Not necessarily first tenure, where she came and built a country after war. You could see even for the United Party people to get elected on a one round, it was difficult for them. In 2011, who tell you the CDC they don't know that Ellen had performed in her first 6 years? What is there for Mr. Weah to show? You came to power. In less than 1 year, you start building private properties all over the country, as if to say you're building the JFK maternity center. Breaker, this guy unconscionable test for wealth have destroyed him politically. And the masses are knocking on his door for their power. I want the people to continue to knock on Mr. Weah door for their power. That October, let him take their power from him. He has been living in the private sector. Let him go back in the private sector and go live. The president says not a retirement package for George Weah. That when you squander all your money in Paris, America, and wherever you say you world best, you have 90 million. Look at your material condition. The people gave you power. You're so corrupt. Your children come to the country. You buy them the finance gift and the finance things with state resources. Your wife sit there and do nothing. You put it on our budget. It's about time that Mr. Weah and his foreign family leaves. Let me put it that way. It's about time that Mr. Weah and his foreign family leaves. This guy is extremely corrupt, and the masses must see through him, and they are rating him off. Breaker, I want the major opposition to apply for the SKD. Let's see something. Look, I don't support the Unity Party, but you see the UP people on the campaign trail. The old man message is resonating with the masses. I don't know, for some reason. The people are tired on Mr. Weah. Civil servants cannot get paid on time. Only this guy and his people, they are doing well. Even in the CDC and Breaker, there's a big split in the CDC. The leadership of the party is from the western side of Liberia. Why? Yeah. The people who are managing Mr. Weah campaign are all his Southeastern brothers. Do you know the problem that exists between Eugene Nangbe now and Mr. Moba Molu?
Huge problem.
The whole leadership of the CDC, Jangako, who is the Jangako, the former secretary, who is one of the executive committee member, is from Lofa. Secretary General Jefferson Koji is from Lofa. Joe Moba Molu is from Lofa. We don't want to see Molu send that leak audio tape.
Yep.
So that's why you see Eugene Nangbe, he brought a man Eugene Nangbe from the Southeast to manage campaign funds. Look, people, yeah, mama, say whatever you want to say about Moba Molu. The way the people struggle and suffer beyond George Weah, his ingratitude to them, the way he showed it to them, he feed that labyrinth owe him. For Breaker, imagine George Weah of celebrity status inviting Van Vega to come help him raise a hand. Can you imagine that? That you will need Van Vega in the streets of Monrovia to come walk so people who are lovers of movie can't see Van Vega. Nonsense. Mama, George Weah is naked. The empire have no rope on. The masses must take their power from him come October. He's finished. Kaput. People say, Mama, we see. People say, the reality on the ground. Where do all these political parties campaign? Do I need to be in Monrovia to see where the message is resonating?
No.
Are all of them campaigning on Facebook?
They are all.
I watch all the different district engagement with Joseph Breaker.
Yeah.
They don't make big, they don't plan for it in days. They don't make big budgets for it. All Breaker needs to do is to show up. The people will gravitate towards him.
And
Mr. Weah, who you can see they start to they just handing money all over the place. Breaker. All of them, they campaign. We watch the different network, whether it's the Spoon Network, whether it's KM TV, we watch all these local online TV that scream their campaign rallies. And you see, the people will come out in their numbers, even without the major opposition party t-shirt. They put down to listen to the woman. Yeah. Mama, George Weah, what you sow is what you reap. You thought that election day would not come. Breaker, you know the difference between me and the CDC people is that I have never held public office. I don't know what government job look like. Remember, when the people knocking on your door, they want your power. It is you who can shake. And Mr. Weah know that his time is up. Remember, George Weah, you will control the security of the state. Why you can carry it to SKD? Remember the CDC before, when the CDC launched in Monrovia, Breaker, you know, man. The streets of Monrovia will literally be shut down. People will be walking even up to 10 p.m. in the night going home. You go to some tight ATS, then Kalasco fly his drone in the, over the crowd and take picture and say you poo crowd. Even the Labrador Football Association on a regular basis when the LFA league is on, they can pull crap. People can go watch Watanga FC and let's them playing. You take crowd to 8 years, you say you win election. And all of these with just 32 days to election. Mr. Weah, if you think you won an election, you must think twice. Bweka, it is not going to be an easy road for Mr. Weah re-election bid. The opposition, I am here predicting that the Unity Party may pull more votes in the first round of the election. They might go to a runoff. And that way, political negotiation will have to come in with all of these different opposition political parties to secure a victory.
Yeah.
Because for Mr. Weah to win, but let's be realistic. Weah will have to win either Moserado County, that is his base. He needs to win Moserado County. He needs to win either Nimba or Lofa. He needs to win two of like most politically significant county.
And Darlington is difficult.
There's no room for Mr. Weah.
No.
Remember, Moserado used to be Josh Weah base. Two times. Look, the recent two electoral scorecard was it was not Josh Weah on the ballot. Okay, and I ain't on the ballot now. The way the Unity Party people they are coming, in fact, the Unity Party campaign is more focused in Moserado. They have come almost all of the different districts in Moserado County. And from the look of things, don't be surprised. The Unity Party candidates in those districts, if care is not taken, they may win more legislative seats again.
Yeah.
So where can George Weah tell he will win over women? It said Lofa, you can win Lofa. It said Nimba, you can win Nimba. Let alone Moserado County.
No, but Darlington, my take is that the people here in Moserado County, we are noted for betraying people. We are noted for, hearing you and later on leaving for honor you. So the crowd yesterday, number one, there are people that went out there yesterday to defend their job. They are so disenchanted. They just want to wear that t-shirt to appear there to say, oh, yes, I was part of it. My boss man said we should go there. So I went there. But when they go in that box,
right?
When they go in that room tomorrow, things will change around. They will make a different decision because they know the problem they are facing at their job site. They are sitting there, other people being ruled by little kids all around here. And George Weah think that he's helping the youthful generation. They are not educated. They're just sitting there, bad muffin people, doing whatsoever thing all around here. And we are telling you, from what we saw yesterday, that shouldn't make you think that you have won the election. No. You just left from Moserado County, your first county you went into to run campaign, which is Bomi. The people started booing you in Bomi.
Yep.
From there, you went to Cape Town. The city follow you. In Grand Bassa County, the city follow you. So you better get ready. Ude Moserado, you have been a little bit welcomed by the people. Once again, in Moserado, you have been a little bit welcomed by the people. You should be able, okay, just a few days. I don't call he Koji said he was going to Nima. When he hosted a program in Nima, we couldn't see a photo from that particular rally. We couldn't see a photo from that particular rally, video from the Nima rally that he went on the day before yesterday. Yep. Koji was in Nima County the day before yesterday. The people rejected Koji in Nima County. So now, if for instance Nima do fall for Boakai, Moserado fall for Boakai, Lofa fall for Boakai, which country there again for George Weah to debate on? Which country? Then Henry Murphy Snow like get tightly Bomi County that he think that he already own the people there. The people are so divided. He think that he can deliver Bomi County to you. He think that he can deliver Cape Man to you. Henry Snow, they are fooling you.
Yep.
They are fooling you, Mr. Weah. You need to double up your game if you want to be president. I'm saying it here. I'm not a supporter of Joe Boakai, but you see the turnout when Joe Boakai goes somewhere.
His message is resonating.
It turned out when George Weah do go somewhere. There are two different things.
Right.
We said George Weah couldn't go to West Point. We said Boakai couldn't go to West Point. Boakai entered West Point. You saw.
Imagine Boakai is entering my hometown, Nukutown.
New Town.
Bweka is entering New Town. It will be a long night for the CDC. Bweka. Mama, election day is almost here. With 32 days left. We'll be on the Costa Show bringing you the information as it is. Look, the only thing I would say, Bweka, of all of the different polling precincts in Monrovia, in Liberia, the major opposition political party need to ensure that they secure their votes. Supply pool watchers to everything. And Bweka, the UP, we have to raise anywhere around $150,000 to pay pool watchers. That's what they will need. If you pay them a minimum of $20, you're talking about, about 5,000 plus polling precincts throughout across the country. You need slightly over even $150,000 to pay your pool watchers because you need to have your results. If you don't have your result, you will give these guys an easier way to rig elections here. But I'm sure that they are putting modalities and mechanisms into place to ensure that they protect their votes. You need to protect your vote. Look, Bweka, it will be a long night for the CDC. They will run to the people. The people don't want to see Mensawia. The ratings are clearly printed on the wall. You may manage to pull few people here in Mosarado County, but you did it before now for the senatorial race. In fact, the people make government ministry. Look, Bweka, when they put in the power, right? They replace everybody in the office, in the different government offices with una seditions. Imagine you being a civil servant and you hear the party is launching and your boss will be going there and you don't go there. They will tell you that if they get re-elected, you think you will get chair to say that?
No.
So all of those things are playing into it. I know people who work in government that it made a priority. They say if they don't show up, you gotta show up for the people to know you were there. So a lot of them will go out, they will be taking pictures, you will see them here and there. But again, the Liberian people have rated Mr. We are up. It's just a matter of time. Come October, the people will pass a decision. Look, in Bweka, Nimba will be a battleground. I'm not going to say any political party will just win Nimba on an easy ride. Nimba will be a battleground. But the CDC, they are one of the least in Nimba to put anything in Nimba. Yes, with the support of Prince Johnson and Kun from Nimba, the Unity Party may win Nimba. But it may not be a number on a wide margin. Manu Councilor Tier1 Gongo, who has support for president, is running to Nimba. He comes from Nimba. You know what I'm saying? Nimba is definitely a battleground. The opposition will win Mosarado County. They will win Lofa. And in Bon County, I'm told they are doing extensive work in Bon County. It is tough for the CDC in Bon County. I mean, counties like Kakata, like Magibi Rado Magibi alone cannot do anything for Mr. Weah. So it's a long night for the CDC.
And the Darrington says the launch of campaign, how do you call him? Yeah, Jeremiah Kun, they make it in Nimao, they make it move in Nimao.
Yeah, the main station in Nimao.
They're safe in the whole country.
Man, if the man Prince Johnson have moved their campaign office to Nimba. I saw one video. They were stuck in the mud. Senator Johnson was in the front seat.
Yeah.
Go on the side. He was giving instructions. What happened to all that? The minute come here, all the different gear and Zoge and Gompa and all the PA and gear. The minute come in, I play my man. The minute leaving no stool unturned. I'm telling you. And Prince Johnson too is also running for re-election. So Prince Johnson is stationed in the county.
And we want to allow Unity Party people that
brother, before you go further, right? It's funny. You know why it's funny? You myself, we have never tested public office.
Nothing.
It is the CDC. Mama, you know what I mean when you work out in the morning? Mama, we have shown that state resources is a place where corrupt elements love to take shower in. You know what I mean? Wake up in the morning, Chichi, you coming? Yeah, it's a long night. Yeah. And then you coming again it will be here in this month, September. I think by the 14th or the 15th when the General Assembly open, He come here again with entourage.
Yeah.
For y'all still can be all of come here again with Baku.
Why don't be campaign? He will be there in America.
I mean, you know, we want to hopefully an official of the Unity Party called this show. We want to encourage them to apply for the SKD. We want to see something.
Yeah.
Is that a way that
no, but Danito, what we hearing that what we are hearing?
So what are you Unity Party probably launching their campaign?
No, the SKD is close to all political activities. FIFA closed
Why?
SKD. No,
why is it close to political activity? Why? You got a really party again, you say?
No political party.
Like church, is that a church or a mosque now that they can't care political activity there?
No, you know that FIFA reconstruct means redid the place now, so they close it to all political activities. It's no longer open to. It coming
from FIFA?
Yeah. It's no longer open to political activities.
I doubt that. It's close to political activity. You know, you sounding like one school principal who say they ban student political activity. But the people knocking on the arms that we are doing for power. So we want the Unity Party to use a much more bigger space. Or they say FIFA, okay, maybe if a FIFA restriction, then that's fair enough. But we wanted to apply for a much more bigger space. We want to see something. And we'll be at La Braga, that we are not get power. The people want their power from us, we are. So it is him who will shake. Mama, corrupt official, these boys can enjoy looting from the people. They can enjoy that. George Weah enjoy that. He don't have to go to work. He runs his executive mansion from Jamaica Resort. He enjoys that. So the people want their power, Mr. Weah. Please ensure that you either go campaign to the people or you were explain tired with no evidence. I know they put it at from.
So guys, we are here. We are talking about the program yesterday, and Darlington, they shouldn't the Union Party and other opposition blocks, they shouldn't just feel complacent because of what happened yesterday. Oh, they say, people blah blah blah, and then start to renege.
But the Union Party is the complacent and leave it. Like they don't want power.
Let it keep pushing. Yeah, like Union Party, like they want power. Like Mr. Kumi is in the Cape Mount. He's canvassing the Cape Mount, and like I said, now this is what we normally get problem with folks within the Unity Party. This is my major problem. I can tell them this. The Unity Party, you guys need to play a moderate role in this campaign than any other political party. I can tell you always.
You got a lot to lose. You got a lot to lose.
You stop attacking. You stop attacking ANC. Stop at your focus should be. Even if the ANC people attacking you, play deaf ear to A. Focus your bazooka on Josh Manewia. You will need the ANC. You will need other political party in if there is a second round. But now, if you damage other relationship, and tomorrow you want to go to them to form alliance with them, forget it. It will be so difficult. Call Mr. Kumi up now. Smoke the peace pipe now before you can head to the election. That's my advice. Smoke the peace pipe now before you can head to the election, because tomorrow you will need them. Even the ALP, you will need them. Even the whosoever, you will need them. You should play a moderate role. You don't say that I need nobody. Everybody won't carry. No, we are telling you. Your monarchy say you're not in the election.
Becca, you struck a good point. The election, the Unity Party, if there is a second round, the Unity Party will win. They will take lead in the first round of the election. They may not pull 50% plus one. All right? And that's why you talk about collaborative talks or efforts. Even if Cummins guy is 7%, and we in LPP got our 2 or 3%, you will need those percentage to safeguard you the victory. It is you who want power. Again, people will say, my man, let me tell you something. No politician can stay for you and tell you the intro of country. Or in the intro of the country, and you're just rally behind Joe Burger. So when Joe Burger mouth upon it, the swearing is like, will be in the intro of country. Because politicians, my man, they are so corrupt. I'm not saying Bweka is. That when they come to power, they freeze all in their house that they've been using for years. It is the only time they remember that they need to change it. But when I think about the freezer at JFK, where that secure blood, whether it is working properly, they will not think about the government hospital. They will think about themselves. So if you want power, like you said, I've said this before on the show, brother. The pellet say, "Pourquoi?" He said, "You must waste on me. You the man. You must play model role."
Yeah.
For any reason, people are attacking you. You don't need to play to their gallery. I know you can respond in similar way, but Bweka, during the second round, the way there are a lot of bridges burned by the Unity Party. I don't see an easy access to peace talks. I don't see it. Because there's 7% coming in 2017. They just put it beyond coming. Anyway, there's 7% negotiation.
They managed the percentage of just to 4% this time around.
For Cummins, like you said, Cummins has been doing a lot of outreach in the counties. Long before campaign open. Cummins has been doing a lot of outreach. So it is Joe Bweka who won power. Just he could negotiate with Prince Johnson and Jeremiah Kun to support him now for power. It is how he should be prepared to negotiate with other people now to get power. I mean, at the end of the day, not me, like Bweka don't want to be president. Like we said here yesterday, the United Party people message is resonating with the Liberian people. Joe, we are thinking pack little 8 years in win election. It's a long night for the CDC, Bweka. Long night.
Though Williams, I used to will be surprised when Mr. Kumi contested, so he is capable of winning the election. Would not be surprised though. So you tell me that Bweka, you'll be surprised.
Mr. Kumi, I'm old man. I got my, I got some of my ANC and BC starting. My man, the ANC run an organized campaign. I can join the ANC Women Global. My man, when the ANC Women Global go to serious political talk, they let their notepad and pen. The real American people, they call it 10 note. My man, when American people want to take serious, we all go talk. They can take, hi Bweka. So what are we doing? They take book, they take pen. When you talking the right thing, they let us take note. I love the ANC people for that, But again, if Cummins win, my man, like our people, we all Liberians. We have said here on the show that we are more leaning towards an opposition victory in 2023 in October. Yeah. We have seen Mr. We have mismanaged this country for the last 6 years. It has been about he and a few friends. It's about time Mr. We retires. Say he believe that he helping Liberian people owe him. He have helped Liberian people more than they can help him. He have chopped enough. Let him go and sit down. I'm sure he and Clara we have marriage will get more stronger when you don't have access to state resources. They can go later in Jamaica. Maybe they have buy a beach property and they can just live in their vacation home. It's okay. If the new government come and want to audit him and probe him about how he acquired his private properties, then maybe we can start looking into that. But we are more so leaning towards an opposition victory. And we encourage our people to vote their choice. Go wherever way you are going. If you want to go the way of the ANC, if Cummins' message resonates with you, do so. If Bweka message resonates with you, that's fine. Like me, if the message resonates with, like Gonglo message have resonated with me, so we are all supporting Councillor Gonglo. Sarah, you laughing? Is that funny?
We say now, yeah, when Joey we like a business, Bweka we like a business, Cummins we like a who get problem?
We want to go into a workable country. We want to go into a country where, I mean, the country is so, the hostility in the country is too much. You're driving the streets of Moreover, you pop one motorbike man, he bang on your car and cause you your man. When you are a young woman, they say you sleeping with people in government. What kind of country is that? The anger issues too much.
Too much. Everybody best.
Everybody best. But let's open the number. Let's hear from our people.
Yeah, we will open the phone lines. Like I said, today's show is going to be fiery, and you have just listened to us this morning.
And please, before opening the line, what I can get two questions, one for you, one for me. And Lena, Lena, this morning when you call, go straight to the issue. Baby, don't attack. Don't go after us. Go straight to the issue.
Lena, when you call today, don't ask questions. Just go to the issue. So
just go to the issue. Don't say you got two questions for us.
0770102-102-86-00383 555-102 102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 Let's take this person here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Your name, where joining us from?
I'm M. Small P. Flumo Akko from Tinga Village.
Welcome. 1 minute per caller. One.
Brother, you and Daddy don't have. I've already said whatsoever I wanted to say this morning because your analysis was on point this morning. But this is what I want to say. The crowd you saw over there yesterday, we started posting some photo. You will see in that crowd, most of the people you will see there, their phone, they have Joseph Brother sticker on it. So that shows to you that even because of the money they were distributing, even in my community in Tinga Village, people that we mobilized, they got on buses yesterday and went over there because they were paying them. And this is what I want to say to the CDC. They had a day yesterday. Yesterday we suspended all our campaign activity in Monrovia. We did not go outside. We did not go anywhere to disturb them.
Okay.
When we are coming on the 17th, they should just do the same for us.
Okay. Thank you so much. They will do the same. Let's take like I said, 1 minute per caller. Today we have a very long line this morning and we have to restrict it because good morning. Welcome. Your name is joining us from.
Yeah, good morning, okay. This is Abu. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. 1 minute, Abu. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Some of us watch the show on Sans Club. Like you guys don't release the show. Like it take a couple of days before you guys release the show on Sans Club. So can you guys do something about it? Because we don't want like.
Hello. Right after the show.
Yeah, hello.
Right after the show, we can upload the show on SoundCloud every day. Probably it can just delay for SoundCloud to send it out, but every day, once we finish the show, it can take less than 30 minutes. It can be uploaded on SoundCloud. Always.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Like I said, Darlington, we have people listening from all over SoundCloud where we have people. Let's take this person here. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, brother. Good morning. Get up.
Welcome, Danny Pangomo. 1 minute.
Yeah, I enjoyed yesterday. CDC put up people was at $20. You hungry? Congo killing all. And they give you $20 for each person to go. $20 for 1 million. Yeah, take it. I'm hungry. You see, they Ghana love the mirror. But I enjoyed yesterday. All the people, there were students United parties and alcohol parties in there. So they were telling us, we eat our money, but we're not for you.
All right, thank you so much. We eat our money, but we're not for you. Let's take this other person. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, good morning, this is Willie calling from the US.
Welcome.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for the platform. I listen to you guys' analysis when it comes to, the campaign process and also as well looking at what should the UP or the Unity Party do when in comparison to I would say the ANC. And I mean, this is just my own honest opinion. When you look or when you go over the entire parties, the ANC is like pretty close to UP. When you want to look at those who that has the capacity of pretty much winning that election. And when you look at the batch of the ANC people, a lot of arrogance and self-centered people within the ANC. I don't think it's a good idea even for the UP to actually connect with the ANC right now, because the truth being told, if the ANC mean well, ANC we have collaborated with the UP from the start on go, and this thing we are being.
All right, thank you so much. We will have to let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Darlington and Boyka. I appreciate your presentation this morning. My name is Gus Johnson. I'm calling you from Ganta, Nima County.
Welcome, Gus. Gus, we understand that Mayor Koji was in Ganta City, Nima County.
Yeah. Well, he came here, and those who could follow him did. So that is not an issue. The issue we all wait for October 10th. But what I want to throw light on this morning has to do with the artist, the musical comedian, and those guys that have been making music for the public, for fanatic government over the period. I was really shocked when I saw the like of Angel Michael in CDC regalia, moving with that kind of visual. What happens tomorrow if this government leaves power? What happens is his work? You know? So I'm just trying to advise them. If you want to support a political party, do it in your heart. I mean, today you guys just destroy yourself, which is unfortunate.
Okay, thank you so much. I think it's their political right. They are exercising their right also. So we take more calls. Plus 231 888 4171. Let's take this caller here. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah. Your name is Johnny was.
My name is Jerry. I'm calling from Jerry. I just want to speak to my brother. There is no way Unity Party will compare itself when it comes to the crack issue, because CDC has the state resources. Unity Party does not. So I don't care how much Unity Party can put out there, it will never come close to CDC. They say Lumumba Bonga is the next president of the Republic of Liberia. It's very bad. We all saw what happened yesterday. The people need to eat the money. They need to enjoy the state money. That's why CDC dishing out that money to them. They have no regret. Come on the 17th, you will see what will happen. Let the party will come.
All right. Thank you so much. We are taking more calls here this morning. Plus 231. Like I said, 1 minute per caller. We have a very long line this morning, and people want to participate. That would take this person here. Mr. Alexander, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, BJ, and welcome to my little brother, Darlington. We have been making action. I think that you know, when you come by, you all both girls, you can reinforce your job. Yeah, I don't make comment about the second round. It's clear that to me, and my prediction, there will be no fourth victory. There must be a second round. And the second round might be, I always say, might be between Unity Party and CDC. And the second round, I agree with Darlington. These guys shouldn't be attacking ANC. That's very ignorant. But I foresee that if a second round, it will be easier for Unity Party to convince Mr. Congo. I'm quite sure Congo will not go to CDC. I can show you. And also, Dr. Monoba, he's a nephew to the owner, to Malaga go to Unity Party. So the only party that I'm thinking that will be difficult for them will be ANC. So if you start attacking ANC, no need to attack the people. You need the people for all irrigation. Even they attack you, then you know them, Baka. You know them.
All right, thank you so much. You know them. Let's take this other person on the line. Sorry about that. We still taking your calls. Plus 231 888 624171. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Take 1 minute quickly. Your name, where joining us from?
Okay. What are you getting me? This is short term. Are you getting me?
Yeah, you are loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you ever so much. Like I said, I'm short term duo. I'm calling you this morning from Minnesota, United States. Blanca, even though I join you, but one of your, I don't know, correspondents or, authors raised a very sensitive issue that we need to really look at, right? When he talks about our comedian or, the artists, being involved into politics in Liberia. For me, even though you say it's their political right, we know very well constitutionally everyone has their right, which you are correct. But when you see comedians, you see artists and those people, I think it is necessary that they play some role of neutrality because like what our callers say, those people you are there to entertain everyone. So what happens tomorrow if you take to Joey or Joseph Baga or whosoever, political leaders, when those people leave power tomorrow, what happens to your career? So I think even that is true that they have their political right, but it's also necessary that they be neutral, kind of thing. But again, brother, we don't blame those people for it again because in a country where the government don't have interest people, those are the result you will get always.
Okay, thank you so much. Those are the result you will get always. Let's take this other person here. Good morning, welcome.
Yes, good morning, Boakai, and good morning, Darlington. My name is Napoleon Soso. I'm calling you from Los Angeles this morning.
Go ahead.
Most of the artists that are wearing the CDC emblem on their T-shirts, is their right to do so, but they should understand that they have chosen which party they belong to, because you can be a musician and be neutral, because everybody listen to your music, right? But whenever you choose to, you choose a side. Tomorrow, if Unity Party, those that stood with the Unity Party or stood with the ANC come to power, they won't give you the same leverage that those that stood with them at the time. So they should understand that. And one thing I wanted to say here again is that the people that think that they are having votes in the bank, looking at the size of those that came out yesterday for the CDC, they should get on the campaign trail now and start campaigning. Okay. They shouldn't be keeping Omen Boakai in rehab and think that Omen Boakai is going to win elections.
All right. Thank you so much, Napoleon. Let's take this other caller here. Good morning. Hello.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Your name is joining us from quickly.
Yeah, quickly. Donald Asuna is my name, and I'm calling you from Italy. Yeah, quickly to the point. This my concern go to Darlington this morning in studio with you. He said something very I didn't like. You come up with a video that you wanted to play of a presidential here. And before we started playing the video, and he came out quickly to tell you that, I'm stop that nonsense, I'm not talking nonsense, I'm not ready to do another guy. Let me tell you something. This is not good. Don't say something because you are really partisan right now because you just pretend to be supporting Congo. But I can tell you this: if Congo thinks like, I think you should expect you right now to resign or to do away with this party. Now, quickly to what I want to say, right? As Danito said, that the 2020 election, CDC was barely beaten twice in North Carolina County. No, I can tell you this for free. The forces that came together to defeat Tomo Fala. You know them. Okay. For me, as a civilian, right? And I promise everybody, as the way those people are coming with Ambassador Jason Blovakai, the Stella Bella, and the Barcelona, I can tell you for free, we are not going nowhere.
All right. Thank you so much. Now we'll take another person on this line this morning. Sorry, we messed up on our call 0770 102 102. Now take this caller here. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Bota, and good morning to Darlington. This is Amma, I call from Princess Stadium.
Welcome, Amma.
I'm a Gafon. So I just want to highlight a few issues about the poor rally yesterday. This is not the first time for CDC to pull such a crowd all like that. And secondly, you could see what the people went for up there yesterday. At the end of the day, the motorcycle union started complaining that, oh yeah, they were promised $11,000 along with the gas. But after the whole thing, the money they were promised, it was not given to them. You understand? We understand the game that the CDC play. They put there because they control the cover of the country resources. If our in our do something, can also I give you $20, I give you that. It means nothing. Anyhow, he turn it around. The people are already resolved. They don't know that leader. This old man go around. You don't see him sharing money to everybody like he got to. But CDC wasn't rather the city that we know 2005. Okay. CDC printed check, giving it out to people. CDC finished, man. So the job we are go try and find a plan. Sit down.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's take this other person here. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Yeah,
I'm thanks for Chelsea calling for Scrum, but I can't Picano City.
Okay, Picano.
Hello.
Go ahead, you are live from Picano.
Yeah, I just got a free control question this morning about the news flying in Picano campus of County last. People are saying that the passport would not full on passport because the new now that in campus country right now, we are spreading all over the country. But I can tell you, I can assure you that from now to the 17th of this month, the passport already resolved that. It's 17th. There will be almost 2 million people or 1 million people or 4,000 of people from Pastor that will be coming or that will be celebrating GMB in the bureau in Pastor County. The young people are already ready that are straining that know that the importance of leadership, how leadership work, how leadership go in the country, how they are going. The young people already know the importance of making decisions right now.
Okay.
So we send our friend also there to support GMB.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me take this other person on the WhatsApp number. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. I just want to make first comment on the guy who just started blasting at Darlington about Darlington statement towards the president's speech. I mean, the president, he always lying to us, even down to his information. I mean, his finance minister. Every word for your mouth is not true. He has lied to us on so many occasions. So why should somebody, when you don't want to listen to him, be an issue? Anyway, Darlington, don't feel guilty. You're 100%. But, that's how it is. And one thing I want to tell you, I was the few days I was in Liberia, what I experienced that mentioned it on the show. The people are angry in Liberia to the extent that right now I got multiple wounds on my foot, on my hand, and on my eyes. I was hit, and the guy did not even say the word sorry. He just got on a motorbike. Luckily for me, I didn't fall.
All right, thank you so much. Let me take another person from this angle here. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, Baga, how are you? I'm Bernard from Australia. I'm going to do a very one piece to exist in. We fought 15 years ago. Everything cooled down, and today we are our people back home are enjoying the peace. But I appealing to the police director. I hope he told me and the chief of staff yesterday. I hope the armed forces of Liberia they told me yesterday that CDC campaign went well. No party, no other opposition group attacked them. So when our Puna people, Unity Party people coming up on the 17th, let them put their amendment there. Nobody will attack or Unity Party or people chunking rock. I hope Professor Suru told me yesterday. Liberia is for everybody. Liberia is not for CDC. So please, Patrick Suru, if you are hearing me, and Daniel and Johnson, you are hearing me, you guys need to warn CDC policy not to attack Joseph Walker and Jeremiah Queen supporter when they are parading, campaigning on the street of Moravia.
Okay. Thank you so much from Australia. Let me cross over to this other line here, +231 888 624171. Our sister Lina was calling me. I don't know. Let me see if our sister Lina, she tried calling. And let me see if I can pause through because the live been busy this morning before she said, "Oh, we're not pause through."
I mean, you better give it special treatment to Lena.
No, now have a say this morning. Lena.
Good morning, brother.
You try calling, but then the line went off. Welcome back. You are live on the show.
No, I understand. The line up part for me. I want to point to call, but I understand. Let me go to the point that Darlington said, right? Darlington, I understand your frustration this morning. Yes, nobody no job. We are no more. So, yeah. You think we are confused this morning? I surprised. I'm not surprised.
So
they say that so people that came out yesterday.
So you say we confuse the money, eh?
Yeah, they quite confused. They don't get the money. Oh, I want to be fair to the conversation. Okay, just let me
Lena.
I should go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, flow.
Okay, let me flow. Please tell your UP people they shouldn't set up anything doing their campaign down there to say if they know that their campaign not coming out well, then they go be showing each other like they did it last time, then they say that sedition. Number two, yesterday crowd that came out, it was around the country, it was not only in Mozzarella. We saw the crowd in Sano. We saw the crowd in Mozzarella. Oh Lord. Let me I want you to call me up.
No, you Togo.
Let me flow. Don't ask me 1 million to saw the crowd. You will determine for yourself. You're in your mind, you know how much crowd came out. We saw crowd in Maryland. We saw crowd in Sano. We saw crowd in Grand July. I hope your UP people will do just that. And lastly, I want you to follow your sister station, which is sorry, I talking something away because I driving and talking at the same time. So your sister station, Spoon TV is doing in-person polling. Go to that network, follow them, and see the polling that coming out.
All right.
When people be calling on the radio, be talking Tapata, they fully you're saying black and white. Come on, authority to vote. I want you to take our authority. I want you to take our power because we will come.
All right, so Danito want to ask you one question today. Today, now you want to ask you one question. Danito want to ask you a question today.
Let go, my brother, Danito ask me, let go.
Lena, you think it's fair the way you call, place your call and call you back? Like what we can do this way? You think it's fair the way you call, we make a call, then call you back.
Okay, so he's saying you think it's fair to other callers that the way I base your call, I didn't want to call you back for you to come on the show for you to talk. You think it's fair?
Yeah, it's fair. Of course, I just want to get my destination and start calling again till I get rich. So it's fair, and thank you for calling me back. I really appreciate it, but you know that I will come to post in the Gary Island. I want you know I want that. But if you told me,
you are more Baba, man.
Hey, Lena, you know, Lena is an interesting woman. Come on, her. Fair.
You know, I needed to call her back because she let me take this call here quickly.
I know my number back on that show. So yeah, thank you.
Good morning, Boaga. Good morning,
yeah.
Welcome. Good morning, Boaga, and good morning to Darlington. This is Thomas from New Jersey, Boaga.
All right, Thomas, go ahead.
Boaga, I just want to chime in on the topic that going on this morning. The issue with the CDC rally. Can see that crowd that they had out there yesterday was not organic. The CDC is doing everything that they can do to try to, put the impression out there that they can win this first round victory, which is not possible. We are getting report that there are CDC operatives that are going into different localities and villages, and they are taking people. They are buying people voter cards. I just want the CDC to know that the American people, the Americans and international community are watching everything that's going on. You can't coerce people to vote for you. You can't give them money to vote for you.
Okay.
So they got to be careful what they're doing.
All right. Thank you so much. Now we'll take this other caller here. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Welcome. Your name is joining us from?
Yeah. This is Burr. I'm calling from the state of Iowa.
Okay.
Let me ask you and Darlington, what happened 2020 as SKD? CDC brought out crowd, right? And they don't flog it, right? Right?
But no. But what they are saying, that was a united force. That was including the Alternative National Congress, the Liberty Party. That was a united force that win against Thomas Fowler. So now this is a divided one. The Unity Party is no longer with the CPP. So their point here is that winning we are with a divided force is not possible. That's according to seditions. Hello? Oh, I don't know. You just left the line at that, but I needed to say that. So we that would take. Hello?
Yeah, but let me say this. When chicken butt is ratty, it's ratty. You understand it? When chicken butt is ratty, it's ratty. Now, CDC president is leaving on the 12th to come to America to spend 2 weeks and more days in America. You know what going to happen? Mr. President Weir is running away from his own shadow. Therefore, Unity Party should not worry. Nobody should be worried. That little crowd, 35,000 people that were on around that field yesterday, ATS just 10,000. Not give it to them and say 35 or 25,000. Let them wait and see the Green Day on the 17th, whether they will stand the force. But we are backing them. When Unity Party people, I'm a sympathizer of Unity Party. When Unity Party people over there on the 17th, it will show to you that the election is over. Thank you very much. And let their president stay to campaign and go to Southeast. On that same road that he says he's a bad road medicine.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. We still taking your calls. Let's take says Evangeline Bamita. Sorry, the calls are back to back this morning. We take roughly about 5 to 6 more calls. Then we'll cross over to Darlington. So we are still anticipating your calls. Let's take this one here. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Boakai.
No, please.
Good morning, Boakai. Are you getting me?
Please listen to me through your cell phone. Stop listening to the receiver, please.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead now. You're live. Don't listen to
Good morning, Boakai, and good morning. Understood. Good morning, Boakai, and good morning to Darlington. Also, good morning to my leader, our trusted leader Henry Pedro Costa. My name is Gabriel Masakoy, and I call you from South Korea. Boakai, I'm so concerned about the way the artists, our young and aspiring artists, are trying to jeopardize. When it comes to Takunje, at least it is understandable because Takunje is old, is winding down. The Danish, they are winding down, they are old school. But I mean, people like KCW, that aspiring, how can you, just intentionally just jeopardize everything you work for? Political position are transient. George Weah is in power today, tomorrow he might just leave. And how about your career? I think this guy should be more like, preaching peace. Relation Commission, telling them, what we want is about electoral or education, other things. Work with UN people, you have to just innovate.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Now we'll take this other caller here. Good morning. Sorry about that. We have to take more calls here this morning. All right. Now take Sis Evangeline Mamita. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Oh, wow. Okay, let's take her here. Let's take her here now on this line here. Good morning, welcome.
Welcome. Good morning, okay, and Darlington. There were people planted in a CPP, formerly CPP, just to destroy CP, and they tried, but it didn't work. Anyone that will sit back up because of power greed, that will sit around, that means you support the killing of the auditors, you are in favor of all the wrong that we have been doing for the past, because I don't want to take time away from your show. That means you are in favor of everything that we have did. If you divide the opposition and not support whoever is leading, and you say, oh, I'm going on this South thinking about your own political greed and not Liberia. That's how I see you. So on the 17th, we go. The people, some of all we are in a state or in a diaspora, so we will be on the social media supporting whoever is leading. And that's what we should be doing. It shouldn't be about, oh, this person, because I like this person, I like that. Means if you do and stay back, then you want George Weah to win again. And we are not afraid of all the bought crowd that they put together to carry. Why they didn't go on SKD Stadium? Now they say SKD Stadium is under construction because they are afraid. They don't want to see the opposition going on the 17th. We're going to go there.
All right.
People going to go, they're going to encourage them from Granger all the way. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we'll take another person here on this line. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Smother. This is Vincent here.
Okay. You're live.
You know, I think today should be a different topic today. But you're so propaganda thing. And all our propaganda you're doing is so nice. La bonne pour l'empire intérieur. Oui. I think I did better than now with John Unity Party and start campaigning for them. Is there a same campaign for Bongo? After second one, then you go for Unity Party. Because you're so new, Bongo is not going anywhere. A better job by now, they start at least happy they all. But you guys stop saying the city, also people are also the host also done. But you stop doing the same policy like they do. Don't do it for 5 years, you have people are not listening, you're also doing the same thing. Talking about somebody bringing a president here. Can you tell me that?
All right, thank you.
The man, look, no matter what you do, that man, no matter what the man is loved by people and do what he's trying to do, that people love. So no matter they convince me, the people to not vote for him. They love me and they make sure they vote for him because what we do, he's there for the people. Nobody there that love LeBron and yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I needed you to complete before you say I cut you off. Let's take another person here. Good morning. Thank you for expressing yourself. Welcome. Your name, where joining us from?
Good morning, Bogart. This is Matthew Benson. I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio. Bogart and Darlington, I would like to say this, my man. It's necessary that you guys run campaign straightforward instead of, the cheap propaganda will not work, because end of the day, you might cause chaos in the country. You're making it sense I had to say the campaign is more favorable to you than it's favorable to other candidates. The very are taking the airway. It's necessary you preach peace and give people so that it can work with it. The crowd you saw yesterday is not Carrington. These are all Liberians. You can tell me that you pay them, but I want to say that you cannot pay somebody and have such a spirit if you take somebody to go out, the person might just walk there with a headband, but you saw the spirit in the people. The people were dancing, jubilating, and celebrating. And to the artists, these people, they are people, they are human beings. In Jamaica, I always been a sedition. Takunje was, I believe he was see the last time. So if he come over to CDC, that's a political party. Everybody have the right to see the circle and then put it on petition. So let's give the people the fact, report on truth. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in. We still taking your calls. Yep. We take 3 more calls, just 3. Then we'll climax for today's edition of the show. Let's take this person. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. This is Ologe calling from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, USA.
Welcome, my brother.
Can you
You're
hear me?
live on the show.
Yeah. What I gotta tell you this morning is what are CDC trucks people or city people all cry or toward them will climb out everything. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Now we'll take Sheikh Sako on this line. Sheikh, good morning. Welcome to the show. Sorry about that. We're trying to take hey, okay, sorry. Let me take him from this angle here. Sheikh, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Baga. How you doing? Good morning, Darlington.
Doing pretty well. Welcome. Yesterday, the people are out. They came out in their numbers. Mr. Sako, you saw it for yourself. And that says that Mr. Weah will be re-elected come October 10.
Well, Baga, that's how citizens may see it. That's how others may see it. I mean, it is not surprising thing if CDC puts out like 20 or 30,000 people out yesterday. Remember, they got officials of government, they got their families, they got their girlfriends, and we are also got concubines and a lot of other people that at least he has impacted their life with that sing praises to him. So definitely you expected that people gonna go out there. But this is the thing. Sit and look at the past elections in Liberia and see how CDC has campaigned. CDC has not spent money as compared to what they're spending right now. CDC has not been unified as how they are unified right now. Reasons why they're spending a lot of money and the people that are hungry. I'm not going to say, oh, all of the people that went over there yesterday were paid. But at the end of the day, trust me, people went over there, some are loyal to CDC, but most people that went over there only went over there because people nowadays live in that country just for a day and they think about the next day how to survive. So if somebody was offered a clothing and a food that they could survive on a day or two, they will adhere to it because they got no other option. That's the kind of country George Weah has created. But that doesn't give a conclusion that CDC has won the election. Let me tell you what. Okay. The Liberian people have visibly seen how much Mr. Weah has filled the country. They have visibly seen that the rule of law has been broken. There's no justice system. Unemployment has risen to the highest degree in that country. So Liberians are not stupid. I mean, there's going to show all of you here on the show today. CDC had their day yesterday. We want to say thank you to them at least for feeding the Liberian people and holding them for a day or two. Okay. But rest assured, the Liberian people will come out visibly on the 17th of September to show to them, the CDC, that they have a leader and that's the leader that they can believe in.
Okay.
And let me just come out to the issue of the musicians or something. Look, the musicians, they have a career. They have political affiliations as well. But then the only thing I want to tell them is that don't use your career for that much of politics. And I will say on this show, that's the reason why I give it to my own little brother. Not because it's my little brother biologically. Obazi has always maintained his position as a professional musician, a career musician. Even if I'm going somewhere, I always tell him, do not affiliate yourself. Do not make yourself a political musician. Focus on your career. You may have some little, the little problems too, little issues as a person, but focus on them. That's the reason why you see Obazi will stay away from politics and concentrate on his music. Yes, that's the kind of.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll take 2 more calls, then we'll cross over to Darlington. We wrap it up. Just 2 more persons now, then we go home on today's edition of the show. +231 888 6241. 71. Just 2 more. If not, then we will climax here for today's edition. Let's take this person quickly. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Anthony. I'm calling from Colorado, USA. I just want to say, UP is not the alternative. CDC is not the alternative. Why? Because CDC blunder, UP also blunder. I don't know why they think they are the alternative. The only alternative in this race is CPP because we offer a clear path to recovery in Liberia. We offer job creation. We offer economic stability. We offer so many other different things. That's the only party that will resuscitate Liberia. Period. Thank you for having me, Braga and Darlington. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you. We'll take our last caller here quickly. On this show, this caller here. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Okay, that person not ready yet. Now take James Davis. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Walker. Darlington, thank you, guys. Don't look at the electoral map of Maserati County. It's 900,100 voters. CDC 100,000 that were there yesterday. So what about the 800,000 and 100? Were they there? So most of the people want to be saying that fee 20,000 can go on that fee. I think that 15,000 people can go on that fee. Then the surrounding get them 50,000. So I said, just get 100,000. When you get 100,000, so how many people remain? Over 900, 800 some more thousand remain because according to the election map, that 900,100 people vote registered to vote in Maserati County.
Okay.
So don't look at it that way. Then don't look at CPP. All their representatives, that BB people there in Lima County, all of them, they're going to CDC. You listen to them? Did you guys listen to them? They were talking. I listened to Nima talking about message on I don't know Nima came out whatsoever. They were on their money in Ghana. How all they got in they don't want to wait for Musa Belede to carry them for the second round, but then I said they say Musa Belede no happy. We don't go second round, they carry on continue. We also going by ourselves, like how they left. All of them go CDC. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Darlington. That's our last call. It's over to you for you to wrap it up from your end.
Well, thank you, Bweka, and thank to our callers and our and our listeners who follow the show. One of the things we try to do on this show is to bring the information to you balanced and undiluted, void of our own personal sentiments and feelings. But we can see clearly that Mr. Weah is just counting down days to take over the Liberian presidency. That the people have trusted him and that he has betrayed the people's trust out of his selfish, parochial, and self-seeking agenda that he have used to siphon state resources over the period of 6 years. Liberian people have suffered under Mr. Weah, and it's hard time that Mr. Weah understands that he needs to go. And the people are knocking on Mr. Weah's door to get their power, and they will get their power on October 10th. We don't need to support the major opposition political party, but if their message is resonating with the people, we'll come here and say it as it is. We will not bury the truth and tell you to say, oh, the major opposition, their message is not resonating with the people. All we can say to them is that do not sleep in complacency and believe that you have won election. You need to go ahead and secure your votes, mobilize your people so that when there are issues about electoral malpractice, you will have your tally sheets and you have the information that you need to secure a victory. Mr. Weah is done. The boy is on his bender knees. The George Weah we know who came to power on celebrity status is now using the struggling career of other celebrities to help him. Look at Van Vicker. Van Vicker coming to the country to meddle into the regular politics of the day. What nonsense is that? You know, what value does he add to our politics? When has Van Vicker started to shape public opinion about governance? People like Van Vicker about his acting skills and stuff like that. But you bring him to hide behind you to come to your campaign. The same thing with the Liberian musicians. They need to understand a few things. The Liberian musicians need to understand a few things, that they need to stop being political musicians. Some of them, I understand, they are stuck financially and economically. Their material condition, they are stuck. They have no other choice but to go and hustle on the CDC. You know, a man who is stuck and want to live a lifestyle of celebrity status, but who they have to feast on the loots of state resources. That's why you see the legs of Bucky Raw, and what's his name, Bucket Raw, Christoph. You see KZW, all of them, they are feasting on the crumbs that fall from Mr. Weah table. That they are all beyond Mr. George Weah today, against the dictates of their own consciences. They see the people material condition. Is that because of what Mr. Weah can put in your pocket temporarily? That you go, people, Liberians gravitate towards your music because of your skills and your act. And I want to salute the other musicians who are not partisans. Those musicians who are neutral in this process. The likes of Stoner, the likes of CIC, those people who are trying to stay clear of the regular politics of the day. You're not politicians. Leave the politics to us. You are entertainers. You must entertain your people. You must use your skill and entertain people. Imagine MC Carroll, whose musical career was birthed out of exposing Mr. Weah excesses. It's not in bed with the CDC. But they can do all they can. They will still not have Mr. Weah. Because the power rests in the hands of the people. It don't rest in artists cannot control how the people think. Can the artists address the bread and butter issues in the country? Can the artists address the bread and butter issue in the country? The artists can they cater to healthcare delivery system for our people? So the people who are end user of these services, they know. They have seen through Mr. Weah. They know that he's corrupt. They know that his time is up and he needs to go. And we want to say to our people, mobilize your people ahead of the different political party launching. Showcase to Mr. Weah that he's done, that he needs to retire. And we hope that subsequent government that will come will go after Mr. Weah and investigate him. Mr. Weah must be investigated. He must tell us what kind of magic he played. That within less than 6 months to his presidency, he managed to acquire all of the private properties that he have acquired today. He must tell us. What is his salary? What is his income? What is a monthly allowance? What is he spending? How did that magic work? Mr. Weah must answer to a tribunal court. He must tell us about the auditors that went missing under mysterious circumstances. The likes of Matthew Innes. The likes of the young sister who died, Abba Peter and Gifty Lama. The brothers who we are yet to find today, that they call the 3 missing boys. Those people blood cry out for justice, Bweka. And the Liberian people see that. And Mr. Weah, be not deceived. For everything you do will come after you. You may succeed for a short while. But it's good that you are young. And we pray that God gave you more long life and put you in a better health space. Because you need to be held accountable for all of these things you have done to our country. Bweka, thank you. It was a great edition of the show. Especially on the weekend. And we'll be back on Monday to bring our people another fascinating edition of the Costa Morning Show. Thank you, and it's bye-bye from my end.
Okay, thanks so much, Darlington Collins, and thanks to all those that follow us this morning up until this afternoon. We'll be back here Monday with a brand new edition of the Costa Show. Like Darlington said, we are still open up. If you want to do business with us here, you can contact us. You can just reach out to the WhatsApp number there, +231 888 If you want to run your jingles, you want us to air your announcement and whatsoever thing that you want to do business with us here, you can reach out. Just send a message to the WhatsApp number +231 888 We can cut your business jingle for you. We can also play it out here on the Costa Show every morning, and you can do business with us. So we'll be back here on Monday. Boakai Amara Kamara is my name. Darlington Collins and I been here bringing you another fascinating discussion here on the Costa Show. Remember, few days from now, we'll be heading to the polls, and then we'll be making that decision that we need to make as a country. Liberia is all we have. Let us keep this peace and keep this country safe as we go to the election. Others hosted a program yesterday. It was peaceful. Let other people give their friends the chance to host theirs in a peaceful manner, and we all can enjoy the peace that we are enjoying today. Once again, join us Monday morning. We'll be back here with another fascinating discussion. Up until then, it's bye-bye from our end.